All right, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again. Peace and love, family, on this beautiful Sunday again. I'm getting a lot of calls pertaining to a lot of people who are just awakening, and what's going on is they are kind of wasting or draining their own energy by worrying about physical family members, which does not count on this earth realm. Your physical bloodline does not identify your kinship. I say that once more, because when you are dealing with people in the earth realm, there is no such thing as a family member. This is all part of a religious doctrine that was instilled in us. When you go back into kemetic, we didn't call each other family. The word family is English. It didn't exist at that time. There was no such thing as aunties, aunts, uncles. We didn't call each other that at that time. So you must understand and understand that you have newborn souls that you may come out of the womb of physically, meaning that you can be older than your own mother when it comes to your soul, because you are not the physical. When it comes to the eons or the ages pertaining to the physical aspect, the physical doesn't count because it's all an illusion. Time here on this realm is not your time. And as long as you stick to this time, meaning that connected you to family, which is a religion, under imperialism, then you'll forever be on somebody else's time and living in their illusion. A lot of us leave religion and say, well, I'm free, I'm conscious. I just found out that the Bible wasn't right, it wasn't true, Islam wasn't true, but yet you're still using the words that are indoctrinated within religion. But you must understand that religion did not just come with the word God itself. It did not come with Christ. It did not come with Adam and Eve. It came with other traditions, such as son, daughter, mother, father. This is all religion. And this is when you stick to obligations such as these, then you hold yourself from being able to see your true destination. Because once you get onto your path, you are so busy trying to wake somebody else up when you only got 1% of something that you think that is a whole, when in all actuality, that 1% that you got will cause you to come back into this earth realm to manifest back into another body. So we must be very careful and mindful not to give too much energy to family members if they are not resonating on the same frequency as you. Again, physical kinship do not determine your bloodline. It's spiritual kinship, and the only way to identify spiritual kinship is by way of the mind. The mind is another world of its own. So if your world and another world that's coming together does not have any type of identical traits when it comes to understanding or understanding the same energy, then therefore it is not resonating how it's supposed to. So you will have to leave mama, you will have to leave daddy, you will have to leave your husband, you have to leave your wife sometimes. And then even your own child at a certain age, you will have to step out of the bounds, because sometimes when you are in this earth realm, you have a fragment of yourself that exists somewhere else that you need to come into contact with. But because you are so obligated to family and trying to wake them up when you are not even awake yourself, you just found out only one part of the matrix, which is religion, but there's other parts as well. You still have conscious people that's still asleep. They are more asleep than the religious people. Just because you're conscious don't mean that you're spiritual. Remember, we've already done that. Religious is not spiritual. And you must understand that being conscious is not spiritual as well. So, let's resonate. You only exist, but you have many parts of yourself that exist in many places at one time. All right? This is kemetic science. This is elementary. And the word elementary, you have element, Ari. Element, Aries. Element, Aries. Aries is what? Inside of the astrological point, which is an element that is more important. It consists of an element, which is fire, which is more important when it comes to being able to bring in new or manifest new or to be born again. This is where the religious aspect of being born again by way of Ra, of the sun, of Horus. Because whenever something is new or when gold becomes pure, you have to put it inside of what? Fire. So therefore, if you are operating on fire elements, but then you have a soul that's operating on air elements, It may be able to put your fire out. It might blow your fire out. So therefore, you two are not consistent on this round. Your mother can be air, and I'm not talking about, I'm coming out of astrology. I'm talking about air, period, as far as knowledge-wise. Being the first step, or the first stepping stone within your travels or standing in your square. We must understand that every person with a black face is not black. And again, I'm using color because this is the language that you understand. Color doesn't exist. This is a part of religion as well. It's a classification within religion, which connects to a political agenda against everyone. So with that much said, this is Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor,